I tried the Superhuman PB and Gains protein, so you don't have to. And this is my take on it. I always hear about Alpha Lion from the tons of Instagram people that they contract with and sponsor, right? And whenever I see that, I'm always skeptical, because I've seen plenty of times where the influencers and the Instagram people who are totally not on steroids will tell us that, hey, this is the best flavor I ever tasted in my life. Go get this, use my code, blah, 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 and you'll get this protein. I'm in love with this. This is the only one I'm ever going to use. Then you get it, and it doesn't taste anything like what they're saying that it tastes like. And it's just awful. It's just awful. But this completely different. Flavor-wise, this was legit too. They have done something distinct that a lot of companies cannot do. Let me preface with, I love peanut butter and chocolate. I'm like a peanut butter fiend, bro. You put peanut butter on it, I'm eating it. But what I will say is I was in for a pleasant surprise when I picked this up by Alpha Lion, or Superhuman for their protein brand. Now, I have tried various peanut butter chocolate proteins, right? My favorite one is GAF Way by Pump Chasers, Beast Mode Jones. That one's really good. I would highly recommend that. What they do on that one is they put these kind of like Hershey's Kisses type shape things. It's peanut butter and chocolate about this big inside the protein container. On this one, the Superhuman PB and Gains, it is small little chips of what would look like a Reese's Pieces pretty much. And they put it inside the protein container too. And you can actually get some of that as you're drinking the protein shake, whether you blend it or even if you just shake it up, right? And those, you can tell it's chocolate, right? It looks like chocolate. However, when you taste it, not quite. Very amazing that they did that too. No matter what I added in this, it just does not have any flavor to it. You don't always get the right flavor on here, but they somehow managed to make this taste like nothing. If I asked them, make something that is not going to be completely different than what's on the branding, this would be the protein that I would suggest to someone to try. Not a lot of companies can match the flavors of the things they're representing. Although it's branded as PB and Gains, you can clearly see it's Reese's, right? You can clearly see the candy looks exactly the same. I don't know for legal reasons or what, but that's what they're trying to mimic, or at least get us to imagine. You would expect an aftertaste or anything like that, but no. Fortunately for me, to prevent carbon footprint and everything like that, when I went to Gold's and gave them a call actually and asked them, hey, can I actually return this? What is the return policy on this? I actually might want to swap this out. And they had told me, no, you know what, unless it has mold or mildew or anything like that, you have to keep it, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me, I got to keep the protein. I'm here with about 30 servings of this protein to reuse. I know with Vitamin Shop, you can actually swap your protein if you don't like the flavor within a certain time period, and you have to have the receipt, right? So I go in there and I'm playing it safe after that. I'm going to go for either vanilla or chocolate. I end up going in there, picking up something called Muscle Tech. I think that's like contracted brand with them. And I got French vanilla and called it a day. I'm just going to use that for my coffee or whatever to get my protein intake up. First of all, let me give them a shout out for even trying to attempt this. Macros weren't bad either. Overall, I had, I want to say like 28 grams of protein, maybe 4 sugars, and I want to say for maybe a 130, maybe 130, 150. But it wasn't too bad. For 28 grams of protein, I feel like that's a really good deal. No matter what I put in here, whether it be sugar, stevia, I even threw some PB2 in here. I tried different methods of eating it too, right? I tried mixing it with some milk. I tried mixing it with water. I tried even making like a protein brownie out of it. Yet the consistency of this and the flavor of this tastes like absolutely nothing. So this could easily be the case of this is just how whey proteins taste. I take a lot of isolates, but I also take whey too. It all depends. But there's no flavor on this. If you don't want any flavor whatsoever, I would highly suggest you to mess with this brand. This tastes like absolutely nothing. If I could go back in time and prepare myself for what I was about to get into, the advice I would give him is, you know what, maybe think twice if you want to get that brand. Don't just follow because the influencer is saying that this is a really good one, or the ton of the people that you really like are telling you that this is a really good brand. maybe look up some reviews and try it yourself. Fortunately for me, I can always just write this off, right? And I'll get it as tax deductible later on. But for everyone else, you're just out. I think I spent like maybe $40 on this. And I did, in fact, let my loved ones try this as well, just in case it's the type of deal where everyone's taste buds are different. So what I might think is good might not be the same thing to my kid or my wife or your friend or anything like that, right? But we got the same senses pretty much that it didn't really taste like peanut butter chocolate. Now, if you're just drinking something to drink something, I think this would be a great protein to use for a bulk. And maybe if you like water and you need to get your protein up, it's just like drinking water, right? There's 28 grams of protein for your cup of water. Double it up. You're going to hit your macros super easy for that day. If that sounds like you, this is definitely a protein for you. If you're looking for peanut butter chocolate, I wouldn't recommend this one. I would definitely suggest maybe GF Whey, or maybe just getting peanut butter, just getting PB2 and some zero sugar chocolate or low sugar chocolate, mixing it up and putting it inside something that's not this. Hope this helps. That's my take on it. Do you like Alpha Lion? Do you mess with these products? There's a bunch of other brands I usually don't mess with because of instances like that. And the same thing with like the influencer deal and being tricked of what it is. What products do you suggest? What peanut butter and chocolate flavors do you suggest? Because I love peanut butter and chocolate. Let me know in the comments. I can't even cap. I cannot wait until this is gone. This was absolutely disgusting. I cannot believe that a board of team members of this company sat down and was like, you know what? This tastes wonderful. This tastes exactly like Reese's Pieces. I cannot imagine. Or even somebody who went to college or for school to be a taste tester and be like, you know what? This is it. This is the palette that we're going to choose, and be absolute dog water. How? I don't know, bro. It's 28 servings. 28 servings. This is about to turn into a bulk. I'm about to have all 28 in one go.